Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. De Bruyne, oh, super find. He's found a way through. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
He's had it taken off him. João Neves. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Bellingham. Turns back here, probably the best option. João Neves. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! Oh, the ball, and again! There it is! And there is your opener! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
The Netherlands are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tchouaméni, Bellingham. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe is onto this. Fernandes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Thuram. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
De Bruyne. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man. pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Neves. Opts for safety. Now Timber. De Bruyne venturing down the left. Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Mbappe. João Neves. Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Eze. Ndika gets over and intercepts. And it's Bellingham. Fernandes. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Please be made aware that
so it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Van de Ven.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's in a great position here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Neves. He's being urged to... Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bellingham. Chouameni. Aims beyond the defence. Bellingham. Koundé. This is a promising build-up. And it's Chouameni. Passing nice and neat. Picked out brilliant. Big chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. That's a cute ball. Bellingham. Chelsea needing a change of fortune here. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Chelsea perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bellingham. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Eze. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
A slightly better ball would have led to a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's been slipped through. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Netherlands.
And we have our very first corner.
Bellingham. Number 22, De Bruyne. Number 15, Fernandez.
Musiala attempts a clearance.
Number 21, Yamal. Number 42.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ødegaard. Vinicius Junior.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Yildiz. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low. That's going to go a long way. Now who's going to be first to this? Girassi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly...
Great chance! And that's a good finish. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20.
The Netherlands have opted to make another change here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Chelsea drag themselves back again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's cause for mild irritation.
Chelsea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Strokes. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Tries to dink it through.
There will be 5
Cleared
minutes.
without hesitation. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Cleared away. And the pass is intercepted. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chips it through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ødegaard, can he finish? It is close, but that is the last of it. Chelsea have won it by sheer force of character. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here. Expectations
And decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Knocks it into space. Eze has the space to scheme. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to clear it. Thuram! A real chance and a real let-off. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of...
And a chance! Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Thuram, and the shot! And again! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neves. Thuram is onto this. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bellingham. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bellingham! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea have their second corner now. Cleared away. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's the chance to counter. But that has not gone well.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And here's Neves. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. So no flag here. Great ball, and he's in here. Bellingham. Chouameni. And it's Neves. Now it's Eze. In with the challenge. And it's Eze. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Koundé. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Bellingham. Chouameni. Now Timber. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. here's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And that is well cleared.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Thuram wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. Mbappe. And it's Fernandes. It's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And he's running through. Goes for a shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
On the road outside the
It's
stadium.
been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And claimed it back swiftly.
That's going in strongly.
Timber. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Koundé. Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chelsea still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Chouameni. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. The Netherlands are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And they've got rid. Bellingham. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Throw it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Indica. Ødegaard. Time and again they are repelled. Pressure coming in from all directions. Oh, that's ambitious. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yildiz. Well, they could break here. Now it's Sorloth. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Koundé. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 17, Bellingham. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 15,
Sorloth needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Number 21, Yamal.
Vinicius Junior.
19, Eze. Number 5,
Bruno Fernandes. Timber does really well to win the ball there.
Osman.
The Netherlands have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Space for him to turn and look. Eze's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's going to be a booking. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Indica. That's Sorloth. He's picked his way through. That's a lovely pass.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's beautifully weighted.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Aim forwards. Yehi. And that was asking for too much.
They're avoiding the
2
blatantly
minutes has been
obvious by not
indicated.
getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. 2 minutes to be added on. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. The Netherlands have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Chouameni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Goes for the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham, he is onto this. And he's there to clear it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's a little off target. De Bruyne. Chelsea so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Shin to shin, bicep to... Mbappe! That has not gone well. João Neves. Now it's Thuram. The Netherlands have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Chip.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And this is De Bruyne. It's a threatening ball. Can he finish? The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Bruyne. And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's made its way to him. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And no, that was never going to make it. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Bellingham. Ball's gone out of play. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Lopez. Timber. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And the ball's gone astray. Bruno Fernandes. Neatly clipped into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chelsea have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One is...
And that brings the first half to a close. It's Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please join
Chelsea
me
come
wishing
in
all
leading
the best
by
for
just
members
the
of
odd
our
goal.
fan club celebrating their
There's
wedding
plenty of
anniversary
positives to
today.
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Chelsea can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And so the action is decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that's well spotted. So what can they make of this?
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bellingham attempts a clearance. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Lopez. Oh, that's superb. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great defending, strong and determined. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And he's been shifted off it. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Timber concedes a free kick for that.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe currently... There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Thuram.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk out-muscles him.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And he's well positioned. Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Coming on the field, number
Yildiz.
9.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Number 45, Osman.
He's got away.
Number 42, Musiala.
Chouameni.
Number 8, Raphael.
Musiala.
Substitutions taking place.
Osimhen. And the finish! Off the post. That's put paid to the danger. Here's Chouameni. And he's had it nicked away. And the counter is on. Koundé wins the duel this time. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Shot, surely! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. Koundé does well not to be outdone there. Now it's De Bruyne. Osimhen. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's on it, can he get away?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He won't be happy with that one. The ball looks a good one. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde is in a really good position out wide. And here's Osimhen, and it's Eze. Oh, good take in a good area. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ambitious ball here. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I like...
There's the shot! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a promising position. Delivered chance, surely! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose foot.
And he shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Passing nice and neat. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram! Denied by an instinctive save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Osimhen can get it clear. João Neves. Pinches it off him. Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Osimhen, out towards the flank.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
João Neves, who does have an assist to his name. Eze. João Neves. And here's Thuram. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Timber has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Chouameni. Now João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Eze. Thuram. And he's cut it out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. It's a sweeping cross. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Chelsea have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's there to belt it away.
Has been indicated.
Out of play for a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. And for the first half, that is that. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Chelsea leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we are back underway. Timber. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a great position here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Osimhen touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to snatch it back. João Neves looking to add to his goal. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne driving on and making good progress. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lofted in. Timber getting this one clear. João Neves. Thuram being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gehi spots it and intercepts. Eze. And it's Valverde. Mbappe. And he's found a way past. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Eze makes a dash for it. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he was quick to react. Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is well cleared. Timber wins the duel this time. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne. Tchouaméni. That has ended up in no man's land. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number
The
19.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. The most accurate pass.
Number 20. Mbappe. Number 45.
Nicely spread. Now it's Lopez.
Number
He's shifting
18.
through the gears here.
Federico Valverde.
Oh, that's neat.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Girassi.
Number 8.
He's got away.
Raphael Leao.
This looks
Number
promising.
42. Musiala. Number 9.
Rafael Leao.
Number 6.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Number
And he's managed to get
17.
free.
Bellingham.
Had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass is just off target. Vermin is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Girassi. So much time and space here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer
There
and
will
quickly.
be 1 minute added
Oh,
time.
some tackle that. 1 minute to add according to the board. And we're done. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. João Neves taking in the accolades,
And
having
now,
been named
please
man of the
turn
match,
towards the
and
screen
deservedly
for a special
so.
presentation featuring our guest
Terrific
performers
recovery,
today.
a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.